What if the most rebellious thing you could do in 2026 is slow down? What if choosing peace wasn't giving up, but was actually the most powerful move you could make? We've been sold a lie for the last decade. The lie that the busier you are, the more valuable you are. The lie that exhaustion equals success. The lie that if you're not grinding, you're falling behind. But something is shifting. A quiet revolution is happening. And millions of people across America and around the world are choosing a completely different path. They're choosing the quiet life. I'm your host at Vibe Guide Tales, and today we're exploring why the quiet life aesthetic isn't a trend. It's a movement, and why it might be exactly what your soul has been searching for. What is the quiet life aesthetic? Let's define it first. The quiet life aesthetic is not about being boring. It's not about poverty or giving up ambition. It's about intentionality. It's the conscious choice to design your days around what genuinely fulfills you rather than what impresses other people. Think morning coffee without a phone, weekend hikes without content creation pressure, cooking a real meal instead of door dashing between Zoom calls, reading a physical book, knowing your neighbors, sleeping 8 hours without guilt. The quiet life is radical because our entire economy is built on your dissatisfaction. When you're content, you stop consuming. And that scares a whole lot of corporations. The data doesn't lie. Here's what's happening right now. Searches for slow living, cozy lifestyle, and quiet luxury have surged by over 400% in the past 2 years. The hashtag quiet life hashtag has billions of views across platforms. Entire YouTube channels dedicated to simple living, homesteading, and intentional minimalism are growing faster than almost any other niche. Why? Because people are burned out. The American Psychological Association reports that stress levels in the U.S. have been at historic highs for 4 consecutive years. We are a nation running on caffeine, cortisol, and credit card debt, and people are waking up to the cost. The hustle culture hangover. Remember 2018 through 2022? The Gary Vee era. Rise and grind. Sleep is for the weak. Your dreams don't sleep, so why do you? That messaging created an entire generation of high-achieving, anxiety-ridden, burned-out humans who accomplished everything on their vision board and still felt completely empty inside. The hustle hangover is real, and the quiet life is a recovery. People who lived at 110% for years are now deliberately choosing less. Fewer commitments, smaller social circles, simpler pleasures. And they're not losers. They're learners. They figured out the game was rigged and decided to opt out. What the quiet life actually looks like in practice. Let's get practical. The quiet life isn't the same for everyone, but here are the common threads. First, a morning routine without urgency. No alarm blaring. No notifications flooding in. No emails before coffee. Just you, some light, and a gentle beginning. Second, a job or income source that doesn't consume your identity. Work to live, not live to work. Whether that's remote work, a small business, part-time, or freelance, the goal is enough, not everything. Third, a home that feels like a sanctuary, not a showroom for Instagram. A real place with soft things, good smells, plants, and peace. Fourth, relationships built on depth, not volume. 10 close friends beats 10,000 followers every single time. Fifth, hobbies that produce nothing, that exist purely for joy. Knitting that no one sees. Gardening that never gets posted. Music played for nobody but the walls. The science of slowness. Here's the neuroscience nobody talks about enough. Your brain literally cannot function optimally at high speed all the time. The prefrontal cortex, your decision-making, creativity, and emotional regulation center, requires downtime to consolidate learning and generate insight. Every breakthrough idea, every major creative moment in human history came not from grinding but from rest, wandering, and stillness. Newton's apple didn't fall while he was answering emails. Einstein's theory of relativity came from a daydream about riding a beam of light. When you slow down, you don't fall behind. You catch up to yourself. How to start your quiet life today. You don't have to quit your job, move to the countryside, or delete all your apps. Here's how to start small. 1. Schedule nothing for 1 weekend morning per week. Protect that time like a meeting with your CEO. 2. Turn off all non-essential notifications. Every buzz is a tax on your attention. 3. Choose one analog pleasure. Books, journaling, cooking, walking, drawing, something that doesn't involve a screen. 4. Practice the phrase, I'll have to check my schedule. Use it as a buffer before saying yes to things that drain you. 5. Go outside without your phone once a day, even for 5 minutes. The quiet life isn't about having less. It's about wanting less, so you can fully enjoy what you already have. That's not settling. That's sophistication. If this resonated with you, leave a comment telling me one thing you want to slow down in your life right now. I genuinely want to know, like this video, if it gave you permission to breathe. Subscribe to Vibe Guide Tales. We drop perspective-shifting content every week. See you in the next one. Stay quiet. Stay powerful.